The talk of the town, mornings from 7 to 10, and your at-work music station all day. 100.7 FM, WUTQ.
The Pope had a private meeting with President Obama in the Oval Office and then lunch at Buffalo Wild Wings. It was a nice day.
Really? I had no idea. The Pope's a Buffalo Wild Wings guy. How about that? 7:18 on the Talk of the Town with Dave, Jay, and Sam. Highs about 76 today, and another sparkling, beautiful, brightly sunshiny lit day here in the Mohawk Valley, according to Jill Reel, our staff meteorologist. Also good weather planned in Washington, D.C. Day 2 for the Pope. Or is it day 3? Did he arrive at 4 o'clock in the afternoon 2 days ago? I think that's right.
It's the second full day.
Yes, correct. Just like fall. Second full day of fall. Or first full day of fall, I guess, because yesterday we only got fall beginning at 4:21 in the morning. So there you go for that. And then we're going to try and reach out to Sam's cousin, Michael LaMarca. Explain his job before you try and get him on the line one more time again. Where's he at in the process there?
He is just was ordained a deacon on Saturday for the Buffalo Archdiocese, and he has been at seminary school for 6 years, and he will be finishing up and becoming a Catholic priest on May 28th of next year.
And you said he's a big guy, too.
Well, he's about, I would say, over 6 feet.
All right.
And he's thin, but, he's over 6 feet. He's very bald for a 28-year-old. It's great.
All right.
I like to make fun of him for that one.
Cool. I'd like to get him on the line since he was taking pictures in and around the Pope yesterday, which was cool.
So I have my cousin on the line if you guys want to talk to him.
Yes.
Deacon Michael LaMarca is on the line. He's a little tired this morning. They drove overnight back from D.C. back to West Seneca, New York. So he's a little tired, so...
All right.
Cut him some slack.
Michael LaMarca on the line. Do we call you Deacon? What do we call you, sir?
Deacon's good.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on the whole process. That's great.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Now, how many pictures did you take in and around the Pope? Sam thought that maybe you were too busy taking pictures to enjoy the moments.
I took maybe a couple dozen leading up to just the start of Mass. And then once Mass started, actually worked out that my phone was dead. So that's all I really got. And then I got one I was able to sneak in during the homily.
So you're using it so much you killed the battery, is what you're trying to tell us.
Yeah, I was actually posting to the seminary Twitter account and then sending them back to the person who controls the Facebook account, too.
What was your impression of the Pope? Same as us? We all seem to like him, and I'm not a Catholic per se, but I really enjoy this guy's personality. Was he as down-to-earth in person as he seems to be elsewhere?
Yeah, he's just really down to earth, and he's easy to relate to. In fact, after the Mass yesterday, we were on the subway, and there was a woman who identified herself as being agnostic, but she really mentioned how she gravitated towards the Pope just because he's so relatable, and his message is easy for anyone to understand.
Visually, what are one of the things that you took away from it that was really interesting? Was it the crowd, or was it the transportation aspect of trying to get around? What really caught you?
The amount of people. It's just incredible. I've been to a couple of different papal events in the past with Pope Benedict, with World Youth Day, and it's just amazing the amount of crowds that one person can draw. And, he comes in and, I don't know, the Pope Mobile, he's not completely enclosed, which is unusual since the assassination attempt on John Paul II. And so he's accessible, and it's visual, and with all those people, it's a powerful sign that he makes himself so accessible to the people.
Deacon LaMarca, which is kind of weird to call you that, but I like calling you that. So you were at the canonization, correct, yesterday?
Yes.
So, that's kind of a once in a lifetime experience. What was it like? Tell us a little bit about what the atmosphere was like there.
Yeah, there's a little added excitement. It's the first time that there was a canonization that took place on American soil. Usually canonizations take place in Rome. This particular instance, Pope Francis decided to do it here in the United States, and it adds a little bit more excitement because it is once in a lifetime opportunity. Personally, I have a little bit of devotion to now St. Junipero Serra, having studied the California missions, and when I had the opportunity to go on vacation out to California, I enjoy going to them and taking them in. So for me, there was a little bit more added excitement to be part of that process. And people were talking about it. People, banners of Junipero Serra were up all around the basilica, and people really appreciated, too, the Mass being in Spanish. Although, personally, I don't speak Spanish, you can appreciate the culture in which Pope Francis was trying to stress here in the United States.
Well, hey, thanks for the first-person report, Deacon. We appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
All right, we'll let you get back to sleep, or are you just going to start your day now and get going?
My day's probably going to start now.
All right, I guess we can take credit for giving you a jump start. Thanks for joining us. That's Sam's cousin, Deacon Michael LaMarca, and he was at the big event yesterday, 100.7 FM, WUTQ.